to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. When you look at this Buffalo defense, they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Ward. He'll get this to his running back, Donald. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And this is an offense that's #1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
Ready, set.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Ward. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This to the tight end, Kincaid. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and run for him. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. To throw, here's Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. T. Higgins was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On play action, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, here's Mitchell. Tackle made by Devin Ward, the linebacker. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now Ward. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Let's go now.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Ward. This is caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing is Hurts. A quick throw, but incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
3rd and 5. To throw is Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Looking to throw. More. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brock Bowers from 10 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Moore. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 3rd and 4. Ward now working out of the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still... Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's on his way. Well, had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Touchdown, Jets. Dalton Kincaid. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
You don't even know. I don't know what you know about this song, but you know nothing about this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
It do good like that.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Oh, my mic was muted the whole time? Damn.
The play fake. He's Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game.
Good morning. What you know about that game? You know about that, man. I fell in love with somebody.
At their 36-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So,
not the thing before you.
Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception.
Yeah.
Hanging out before
We got that money, that no limit. Just know you roll with a nigga like me. There's no limit.
Doing so, understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
I could put carrots all over you. Carrots all
Come to
over
the
you.
line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you talking about?
Oh,
She talking about absolutely not.
So from the 39
What you
now,
talking
they'll
about?
come up on a first
You
and
over here
10.
chatting. Step up in the
Hurts. And this will be caught at the 30.
man.
And Xavier Worthy, 60 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Come on, James Wood. We need James Wood.
This one tied at 14 now
Wood
as he
scored.
sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted.
I don't get ball at half.
5-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
I should have went left.
Across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
What you know about that?
Off play action, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He lets this one fly.
Huss! That's a dud! That's a dud, man!
Touchdown, Jets. Nico Collins, 45 yards. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
Cam Ward to go.
Able to tack on the PAT.
Oh my God. Y'all both singing? Y'all both in y'all feelings or something? Gang. Are y'all serious right now?
Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Are y'all serious right now?
And the returner down to a knee.
Man, I had to go to game chat with that shit, man. What in the world? They out there singing they heart out.
Ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Good.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That ain't no pass interference, bro. Come on, man.
The Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Bro, I played that correctly, bro. Like, I played defense correctly, and I can't even get rewarded for it, man.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the
Get you one back, Hicks. Ball don't lie.
interception.
Ball don't lie, Hicks. Come on.
So that changes things. You get the interception. And
Ball don't lie, Hicks. Let's go.
Versus the quarterback on the return.
taken down, but not before he gets
I fell in love with somebody.
the drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
Oh my God, that would have been a touchdown back in the pylon.
Incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
What? He picked it?
It's intercepted.
Oh my God, no way, dude.
Take possession here at their own 47.
Why do I still have this meter on?
Good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10.
Why do I do this to myself?
At the 47. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to catch that.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man.
Big Pluto.
To
What the?
throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this
Bring
first
him out,
half,
bring
you just
him out.
hold your breath every time he drops
Bring
back
the
to
burritos
pass.
in your
Yeah,
mouth.
you might be holding your breath, but those
Oh,
guys on the
snap.
defensive side of the ball,
I don't think he knows he has
big
Malik
smiles
Willis
on
in.
their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. We're having a blast out there playing against him today.
4 seconds left. And
Nah,
there's
that's
the
spin
timeout.
movers. Something crazy.
In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Jets offense
Nah,
got
prevent
off
is
to the next
ridiculous.
drive. 1 second, all that
Prevent
remains.
is ridiculous. That's all, dude. I respect it, man.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Oh my God, if he was faster, he would have been gone.
Hit and dropped. Time for
If I would have got a
break.
speed boost, I would have been
Two
gone.
quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, Jack.
Both these offenses have been in fine form.
What do they have,
Will the
stadium
second
posts or
half
something?
bring
That's
us
making me
as we
kick
are
all
underway
wonky
in
and
quarter
stuff.
3.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first
This
half, we
is the
saw
play
a fair
action.
amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Willis. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
You can play that run.
Been a recurring theme.
He does play that run good.
Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 2nd and 9 now. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Xavier Legette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you.
We're out of bounds because my goddamn kicking meter is all wonky.
Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line.
Count.
12 yards needed to gain a first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
That's insane.
This to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That is insane.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is
Bro, Worthy is not catching that, bro. Come on now, dog.
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills are
You gotta be kidding me.
score. Hurts will throw.
He getting some fake stuff, Nate.
Don't get the 2-point conversion.
That's some bull.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make
Ah, la la.
run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Play action now, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh my God, 3 people wide open. So he's a throw to the furthest
Not his
man.
best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not
Oh,
exactly
you got
the
lucky
point where
calling
we're
timeout,
going
boy. I was
offense
snap the ball.
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10.
Mug.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Working out of the gun here, Ward. He's got it. Complete. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Xavier Legette. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. You heard the man.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive...
How was he wide open? That's my question. What made him wide?
They are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended, go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He better not be that fast either.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete.
Yeah, right, bro. This man's move just be getting stuff. He just be getting stuff, bro. I swear.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line.
Just be getting stuff, man.
On second and goal, Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. They'll drop the throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
Like, look at this. Oh, my God. He's just getting everything he wants.
Second touchdown of the game. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Batchley. And that will shave one more off this lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now.
This cat is doing everything he wants.
And that is into the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Everything he wants. Like, come on, man.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This is terrible gameplay.
Third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. From the gun, Ward. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now Ward. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
Come on, man.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker.
Oh, crap, man.
A mismatch. But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Here's 3rd and 9.
Man, he's blitzing everybody.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted,
yeah, get him out of here.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 7.
Oh, my God, bro. You should not be sweaty at all.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's into the hands of Worthy.
Hey, look at this, man.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. That is intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
That boy just got traded, man. Good stuff, Branch.
I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Get this to the 4th, man.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the
Cover
33.
2 man.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
Stopping the run. Cover 2 man. Insane.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Well, look at this.
Get out of here with that.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Hunt.
Why is everything at yellow?
Bills are right back in this football game. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him.
Is that the pressure that did that?
And the interception ensued.
Play action.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Play action. Here's Hurts. We'll get this complete to Roby.
Yeah, right.
Down the left sideline.
This is insane.
And Xavier Worthy, 67 yards. And the Bills use the defensive breakdown to take them here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Well, a good-looking return.
Got a good friend, Reef, man.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. So
Man, Reef probably sitting at home right now watching this. Right, ain't at work.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass. is almost a win for you because it wasn't theirs.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Is that Pierce?
Pierce.
Time you show up, boy.
Home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. We'll see where they go.
How do you back everybody up?
Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
What the ball mean?
Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
This man's edge crashes every time.
2 yards.
Another Asian?
It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Come on, he can't
And
just
a
stop that.
stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Ward. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
The O-line was in my way, man.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Throwing now, Ward. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
That's game over. Let's go, man.
the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
No way.
Attack the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
No timeouts. He's sitting in the house right now.
Talk over what to do next. Ward off the play fake.
Oh my God, just sold.
It's incomplete.
I just sold, bro.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it.
I don't know why I ran that
He
play.
locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Under 90 seconds to go, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Well, this is taken in, it's complete.
No, it's not.
Well, they need a touchdown.
Can't challenge, bud. It's just competitive.
And here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50. But that one falls incomplete.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Thank you, man.
Right there with him before
Oh, Tom, they not giving me all the fake stuff.
4th down now coming up.
Fake.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That's crazy.
Touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Are you serious?
He goes right side.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of 4. Wow.
Yo,
Now an important
worthy, bro.
stretch this lead to a field goal. this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
55 seconds, 3 timeouts.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
He's giving me 30 yards to begin with.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
This man worthy, man. I don't know. I don't know, Nate. There's not more I could do, man. He just spins on my user. I mean, spins on my person, bro.
They'll look to throw. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner.
There's not more I could do, man. This man just spun on that dude, man.
Allow them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd. See if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. To throw, here's Ward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here comes second down. To the air again, Ward.
No way. Like, I would have just threw that straight. Like, it led him because of this freaking. Oh, my God.
So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed.
Look at this. He's wide open. It's this meter. God. I'm changing this meter right after this game, bro. He is wide open. This meter is just trash.
Ward to throw for it on fourth.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He just saved me.
5 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
No! Oh my God. This game is trash. Why they make me throw, bro? Why they make me throw a lob, bro?
Shown up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
This meter, bro.
Due to the psyche of a young quarterback.
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally.
It's all good, man. I lost it smooth, bro. I can never be beaten by Reef, man.
Another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
I gotta change this thing immediately. Immediately, bro. This is terrible. This meter right here, bro. This meter just sold my game. I forgot which one I do. Placement or placement accuracy. Ah, man.